Hi everyone. Today we're going to be doing a really fun project where you can design your own treasure map. So this is a sample of one that I completed, and I did mine on watercolor paper. I'm going to show you how I made it look really old like this. So if you don't have watercolor paper, that's okay. You could use an old paper bag that you can recycle. If you're using the watercolor paper or the thick paper, you can go ahead and carefully tear your edges, and you want to crumple it up. Not too tough because you want to be gentle with it. And then flatten it out, open it. You want to spray it with water, and then you're going to soak it with color. So I used brown and yellow watercolor paints, and you want to flip it, and you want to paint it on both sides, and that paint will really soak into all of the wrinkles you created when you crumpled it. If you don't have watercolors, well, that's okay. If you're just using the paper bag, you can totally skip the painting part. Or you could use acrylic paints as well. There are lots of things you want to think about. Symbols that you're going to draw. You want to ask yourself some questions. Where and when would your map be? Is it an imaginary place, or maybe was it an old map that happened in the real world? Is it on another planet? Those are all kind of things where you can get very creative. What kind of dangers are you going to face on your map before you get to the treasure? Are there traps? Are there little objects that might be able to help you on your journey? Who are you going to encounter along the way? Would there be maybe wizards or ogres or a trapped princess or something like that on the way to make this more interesting? Why would you go on such a journey? What is the treasure? So there's lots of things that you want to include. You can include land, water, the sea, rivers, little islands. You want to think about the type of land there is. Are there mountains? You want to sketch all those things out. There could be mountains, there could be deserts, there could be sort of tropical places, there could be volcanoes, there could be magical lakes, there could be all kinds of things, and you want to give yourself a little key so that you can figure out what sort of environment this is going to be. And just sketch that out first. You don't want to draw anything on your final before you get to it. And definitely plan out all of your elements before you get there. So there's a couple things that I would suggest. One is, of course, just grab yourself a piece of paper and just map out your symbols. When you guys look at a map, a lot of times you're not really going to see exactly what something looks like. You'll just see a symbol for what it is. So maybe you want to do a dotted line for the types of trails you could follow on the map. Maybe if you're going to draw a forest, you want to see what trees you are. And you don't want to make very smooth lines for your land. It should be bumpy. It should be rough. If you need to look at some real maps to get a sense of how land might look, go ahead and do that. Use some references. And then I would suggest that you kind of put a little shadow around where the land is just to make it pop out and give it a little bit of contrast so it looks kind of cool. When you do sketch out all of the stuff, then you can go ahead and just kind of use it as a reference and draw that onto your map. This can be a really fun, very creative experience that might end up actually leading to a story that you might want to tell with it. And you can really enjoy the process and get creative. And this might turn into something else that you want to expand and have its own little narrative that you share with everyone. And of course, if you can, put a compass in there too, because usually there's a compass on the map. Thanks for joining me.